evening. This is Sue for PMTV at the Garden International School for the Fobissea Festival, music festival, I should say. And I'm sitting here with the principal of the school, Mr. Stuart Tasker. Hello.
Hello. Nice. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Now, what I understand was you had to create this whole thing for this festival. Tell me about it.
It's quite a challenge for us, being a relatively small school in what we'll call rural Thailand. And there's high expectations in the British international school system that the gala event is a major thing. So it meant a lot of work for us, a lot of reconstruction, a lot of instrumentation, not to mention all the behind the scenes work with finance and organisation. It's been a major challenge, but a very, very enjoyable one.
Right. And you have to provide musical instruments for some of the schools as well. How many schools are participating?
15 schools. From all around Asia. We have them from China, from Philippines, Indonesia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand. It's been fantastic for the kids.
And you were just telling me that, some of them did not, of course, the big music instruments they couldn't bring with them. What did you have to really scramble and try to find them?
It's been difficult for us because if a student comes to play an instrument, we are expected to provide it if they don't bring it themselves. At one time we were struggling to find a harp, and we asked, even Yamaha in Bangkok, we could not get a harp. Unfortunately, or fortunately for us, the girl that was playing the harp pulled out. But we have had to source grand pianos, xylophones, timpani, bass drum, all sorts of big instruments we need to provide. So it's been a bit of an exercise in logistics for us.
The last time it was held here was in 2006, right? And actually this year it wasn't supposed to be here. What happened?
The host for this year pulled out. Normally it's about an 18-month process to get all the organisation and the logistics and the paperwork and the event to come together in a beautiful concerto at the end. We stepped in with 9 months to go after I spoke with our head of arts. And he said, well, let's do it. We can do that. It'll be good for our kids. And it's been quite a journey and very, very stressful for him and for the administrative team. But we're delighted to be here at this point. We're looking forward to the concert this evening.
Right. How long did it take to organise something like this?
Man hours, incalculable. From the finance people, from the administration, from the maintenance people, not to mention the music staff. The music has to be scored, the chorus, the vocals, every single instrument needs its music written if it's not already public access. The finale for our concert is from Skyrim, which is a video game. And the words are actually in a made-up language, and we had to try and decipher them. Fortunately, one of our visiting schools, one of their teachers, was able to do that. So that was quite a challenge. But it's a wonderful piece of music, and the choral part of it is just stunning. Right. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, I look forward to hearing that. And anything else you'd like to tell us about your beautiful school right here in Ban Chang, I believe?
Ban Chang?
Yes.
We're probably the best kept secret in this part of the world. We've got wonderful children here. The teachers are outstanding and supportive of the kids. And you'll be able to see the talent that we have later on this evening. We're very, very proud of them. I think if you love music, if you love the arts, if you love entertainment, keep an eye for Garden International School here in Ban Chang. One thing we do well is music, drama, performance, rock concerts, all sorts of things. We are a creative gem here in Ban Chang.
Well, thank you very much, and I look forward to coming back here again for the next event.
Fantastic, more than welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's brilliant that you're all here. We're very excited to put on this gala concert for you. We've worked very hard over the last 4 days to put this concert together. Like I say, it's not a rock concert, this is a classical music concert with a little bit of jazz and some rock added in. Okay, could I ask everybody to please stand for the Royal Anthem of Thailand?
And now I'm sitting with one of the very, very talented musicians who's studying at Garden as well, Sarah Chi. Hello.
Hello.
So how long have you been at the Garden International School?
I've been here since I was year 8, which is for 4 years already, and I'm in IB1 now.
IB1 now. And music is your major? Or is it
Yes,
not?
it is my major. In IB, we get to choose 3 higher level subjects out of 6 subjects that we choose, and I chose music for a higher level.
What do you play?
I could play a few instruments. My major is piano, followed by violin, flute, and drums and guitar.
Okay. What's your favorite?
My favorite must be piano because I've been playing since I was little and I'm really familiar with it.
But you're from Korea, so you moved from Korea to Thailand.
Yes, it was quite a challenge for me
Yeah.
because back then I didn't know how to speak English. But from year 8, I started to learn English and get to meet like other people from different countries. And yes, it was like really fantastic.
Right. You caught up really, really fast. Thank you. All right, talking about your music now, you have won some awards. Tell us about this.
In year 11, we take an exam
Which was
called
IGCSE?
Yes, IGCSE, and I took music IGCSE exam, and I got the top of Thailand.
Top of Thailand is sitting right here. In piano? Do you play piano or
No,
what
it was like a theory music,
okay.
combined by like listening and theory, all about music.
Okay. All right. So what's your plan then? So this is going to be your major, and of course it's your major. Is it going to be your major challenge and major pursuit?
For the future, I'm not sure quite because like I really love other subjects as well, including biology and drama.
Okay.
So I need to like throughout the course of IB, I need to choose what path I want to take.
Right.
And
What's in your heart? What does your heart say?
I'm sure like music will be in part of my
Part of
life
it,
the
yes.
whole time.
Yeah.
And I really want to be like a music teacher because I really love sharing my music with like many other people. And I really do get chills from the big orchestra
Yeah.
and the big performance and
Right.
stuff.
Were you part of that or
Pardon?
today? Were you part
Yes,
of it?
yes, I
What
was
did you
in-
play?
I sang in choir in alto. Yes, and played piano in jazz band.
Okay. All right. Anything else you'd like to tell us?
I would like to talk about Fobissea because I really, really loved
Yes.
Fobissea. It was really a fantastic opportunity for us in GIS because it's quite a small school, and then we got to play with like 15 different schools from like so many different countries, and then in GIS there is not much brass section and like woodwind section, and then it was really fantastic to have like all the brass and the big sound in the hall here. I really enjoyed it.
So you made friends with with people who came here to play with you.
Yes, it was really fun. Like throughout like the workshops that we had, we got to really know each other and then make friends together.
How long was the workshops?
We had 3 workshops in total, including like jazz band, clarinet group, and flute group, and like we will rock your band. Yes, it was really fun.
Really fun. All right. So now it's ended. I think they've gone to dinner or something. What's the plan tonight? What are the kids' plans tonight?
Yeah, we are going to Purima Hotel, I believe, and gonna have like a big dinner where we celebrate our Fobissea ending, and we're gonna say bye to other schools, and yes, it's gonna end.
So you plan to
Sadly.
join next time as well?
Yes, if I do get a chance, I would like to join.
All
Of course.
right. Okay. So best of luck to you. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm now sitting with the man behind the scene of this wonderful evening. Is Paul Shields. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us. So you're the festival organizer.
Yeah, that's right.
And what else do you do at the Garden International School?
I'm a music teacher and I'm the head of the arts department. So we put on a lot of concerts, but this is the most people we've ever had in our school hall.
Right, I bet.
Yeah, and the most spectacular performance I think we've ever had.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's been great fun.
Yes, it was amazing. It was amazing. How long did it take you to organize all this?
Well, almost a year, really. There's so many things that you didn't think about take longer than they should. And it just takes so many people thinking about the details to make it all come together. So it's been a long process, but it's been fun and it's been worth it in the end for a night like this.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, it's amazing. You have so many schools participating from Thailand and abroad.
Yep.
And who sets up what they have to do? Do you send out what kind of music you expect them to have?
Yeah, that's right. We set up a website, a Fobissea website, and we shared that, and we would upload documents and repertoire and links to that, just to make sure everybody knew what was happening. And then it just all starts coming together in the last week or so, and everyone arrives and they know what they're supposed to be doing. So we have to work out how many of each instrument are coming to make sure we've got room. So how many cellos, because they take up a lot of room. And just make sure we've got everything, things like reeds and strings for violins and guitar cables and amplifiers, all of these tiny little things that you need really to make this happen.
Right. It's a full orchestra. It's a huge deal.
Yeah. Over 140 people in the orchestra.
Right.
Yeah.
So they practice on their own wherever they are coming from, and then when they come here, you put them all together again.
Yeah, that's right. So they learn the music to an extent on their own, and when we come together, we try to put in the finer things like the dynamics and the articulation, and just put it all together. So it's interesting. A lot of the teachers who came actually arranged the music, so they would listen to a piece and then transcribe it for orchestra. So it's really just been in their head or on a computer, and then they get to hear it performed by a huge group of people. It's like a magical moment when you hear it come to life.
Right. And I see that the teachers are also among the students performing as well.
That's right, yeah. So the teachers from the visiting schools, they were assigned to different sections of the orchestra. So there'd be a string leader, a flute leader, a clarinet leader. And during rehearsals, we would break off into sectionals, which is why we needed so many rooms. We needed to take over a whole hotel and most of the school just to accommodate everybody.
Right.
So the orchestra needed about 10 rooms to rehearse in when they broke up, and the choir needed 5 or 6 different rooms just to work on their own parts and then come back together and see how it
Tell
sounds.
us about the last piece, the finale. I mean, I've read that it's from a computer game or something, and somebody has to transcribe it.
Yeah, that's right. So quite often the orchestras from schools like to perform movie themes, things like Harry Potter and Pirates of the Caribbean. But I thought maybe keep it a little bit more up to date, and I asked the students which video games they were into and which ones had good music. And a lot of people said the theme from Skyrim. And as soon as I heard it, I thought, yeah, that's the one. We need to do that. So
you were the one who chose that?
Yeah. Students suggested it. Yeah. And a teacher from the Philippines worked very hard to write it for orchestra, and another music teacher here, Mrs. Shields, wrote the choir part. So it was hard work, but it was worth it.
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
Anything else you'd like to tell us?
Oh, I'm very, very tired. I'm looking forward to my dinner.
So we won't keep you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Okay, thank you very much.